The tradition of turning the clocks back and getting an extra hour of sleep is coming to an end in most of Mexico. Come next March, there will be no more springing forward. Standard time will be the law of the land. The country's legislatures voted to do away with daylight saving in late October. In a vote, the country's president, who only sleeps 5 hours a night, was delighted to have won. In Mexico City, the public has mixed reactions.
I think it's very good. There was no real benefit to us changing the clocks. It's easier to adapt when we keep the same time.
A mí en realidad no me gustó el cambio de horario.
I never liked it when the clocks went back, but I think the decision to change it could be bad. Mexico isn't the safest country, and now that it will be darker earlier in the day, it could make it more dangerous for the public.
The arguments for eliminating the time change twice a year were based primarily on healthcare recommendations, which one Mexican physician says may have some foundation.
It's clear that the day you change and you lose 1 hour of sleep, for some people that's very tough. And some people have their circadian rhythm very, very well established. So they may have a hard time 1 or 2 weeks. That's well known. They may have even some degree of depression. That's very hard for some people.
However, in order not to interfere with some businesses, the clocks will still spring forward and fall back along the border with the United States.
Ánimo.
Mexico's president may have hailed this successful bill as a political victory, but in a country where more than 90 people are murdered on average every day, many political analysts say the country has more pressing issues to deal with.
In fact, that's a part of the president's strategy. I mean, these opportunities of moving all the public discussion towards topics like this that are not so important, that's a way to distract the public opinion away from those real problems that we have in Mexico that the current government hasn't been able to address and to solve.
With no signs of the violence slowing down, at least Mexico won't be losing any more sleep over the time change. Alistair Baverstock, CGTN, Mexico City.